Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hello, Lawson. Argle Blogger to you, too.
Build house.
Alright, so I'm hoping I can get this game finished up by the next stream. I don't know if we're going to finish it today, but...
Yeah.
I'm not going to be super worried about all the challenges, but I do want to get the tombs and crypts done.
Mm-hmm.
So they're kind of fun, and I want to show them to people. You need guidance, Larson. That's a rare instance. What's going on? Perhaps myself and the Laser Crow will have some advice for you. Should you throw at your players? Hezru with assorted minor demons, or Morezi with a pack of ghouls? Well, that depends on what the fuck those two things are.
I seem to remember Hezru being... At one time knowing then what that was.
I assume they're both types of demons, but I don't know.
Yeah, Hezru is a type of demon, and that one, God, Hezru goes all the way back to original AD&D. Shit. I remember that was listed under the demon heading back in my old monster manual. Big frog-looking demon.
I guess different games have different names for them.
Storm's coming in.
Where is he? Ooh! Another kind of, Demon 2. Demons with many marked similarities to ghouls.
Demon 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Funny is how many people will use the Electric Boogaloo tag and not know what that means or where it came from.
I don't think I've seen the movie that it comes from, but
No, I haven't, but I know
reference.
I was around when it came out. It was the sequel to the movie Breakin', which was, from the 80s, all about the breakdancing craze when it started out.
I don't think I even saw the first one.
Me neither, but I know it existed, and then they came up with a second one, Breakin' 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Yep.
And I happen to know that that came from basically breakdancing kind of separated into two types. You had breakdancing, which was all the spins and flips and shoulder rolls and stuff, a lot of floor moves. Electric Boogie or Electric Boogaloo was like the pop and lock, the robot, the moonwalk, stuff like that.
Vanish on short notice.
But yeah, that was where Electric Boogaloo came from.
Yep. Oops. So this big circle here, I can't let the circles overlap with these other ones, or else it'll disable the other arrows for some reason. I don't know how that logically works. But it's just game mechanic. To make it a little bit of a challenge, just so I don't pepper the walls and make a ladder, I guess. Okay. Well, Larson, it sounds like the answer to your question is, do you want it to be an infiltration mystery thing or not? Or just a brawl? What would your players be more interested in, I guess?
Laura! 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 Answer me. Last time I saw you, you were... Damn it, Laura. You better not be dead. After the avalanche, I got one little blip, one brief echo. But I'll be damned if it wasn't your voice. I know I heard it. I know you survived. At least the avalanche. I haven't heard a peep since, but I'll keep trying. I know you told me to leave, to get somewhere safe, but... Did you really expect me to leave you here?
Hmm.
You should know me better than that.
No, that's why she said it, because she didn't want you in danger, buddy.
Hmm.
But you saved her life now, so good thing that after all. Well, Larson, if you're trying to do a throwaway side quest, then I'd go with the more combat-like encounter. I think having an investigation is more than just a throwaway side quest.
Got to find shelter.
That's a bit more involved. But if you think they'd like it, then turn it into something more involved, you know, that'd be fine. By the way, is my volume okay today? Because I'm a little
Sounds
paranoid
good.
lately. Sometimes it changes my mic gain without me knowing about it.
I don't know about on stream. Sounds good here.
Okay, you're not hearing my air conditioner, are you?
No?
I should
All
never
right,
have
good.
doubted you, Dad. I wasn't there when you needed me most. I'm sorry. I'll make them see that you were right all along. That you sought the truth, not fairy tales. I'll make it right, Dad. I promise.
Lara, it's time. Jonah's waiting.
Jonah.
Oop, what is this attached to? Probably something as an exit later. Oh no, wait, is it something here? Alright, up or down? Which way am I going to go? Looks like up is where I'm supposed to go, so I'll go down first. Maybe it didn't matter, I don't know. Bit of a weird situation on that one. Eh. 6 of one, half dozen of the other, I guess. So, here's another question to your situation, Larson. Which one should you do? Why not both? You could do both. What's up here? Oh, that's just the way back. I thought there was a new area upwards. Just make sure there's some sort of anti-paralysis option available when fighting the ghouls. Not like a total get out of jail free card or anything, but just maybe like one potion or scroll or something. I don't know. Whee! I don't mean both at the same time.
Jonah must
by the
be
way.
up there somewhere.
I mean, you could have one
Extraordinary.
encounter one day, then the
The
other
divine
encounter another
source.
day.
It's in the center of the old city, buried beneath the ice.
Then it's time to move. I will notify the dig teams and prepare the transports.
Our men encountered the Deathless Ones in the archive. This will not be easy, brother.
The Holy Path is not meant to be easy.
Are the men aware of what they will face?
No. But they are prepared to fight and to die for the cause. That's all we need from them.
Constantine, now that we're so close to the end,
We've only just begun.
I'm afraid Trinity is just using us. What if they don't intend to let you keep the source? We should prepare for...
No! You must have faith. I wasn't chosen by Trinity. Once the source is mine, it won't matter what they want. I will lead God's immortal army. And you...
He sounds sane.
You shall live.
Constantine, the prisoner is awake and ready for questioning.
I'm on my way.
Alright, so I want to save my buddy here. Oh, hello. That's a one way for a Kai to enter.
Hi.
Yeah, I was just saying my plan is to save my buddy and then I'll go backtrack to those tombs. Happy birthday, Kai.
Happy birthday to you too.
Today's
Clinkies.
experiment is apparently there is a Wayne Gretzky beer.
An
Great one.
experiment, if you will.
Yes, exactly. Clinkies.
Think.
It's very hoppy, so I don't think I like it, but I had to try it. I'm not sure if this is like his recipe he made up or if he just decided to buy to start his own beer company or something. I don't know the
I
background
would have
on
been
this.
here sooner,
Mm-hmm.
but I go out into the other room to take care of a couple things before popping in here, and I notice that there's hair on an inanimate object. It does not. It's not supposed to have the hair.
Right.
Most inanimate objects
I'm-
aren't supposed to have hair. This is true.
And I noticed that
It's just-
it's the same color as my son's hair.
Dear.
So I pick it up and I go over to my son and say, "Is this yours?" And he said, "Yes." He said, where did it come from?" And he points to his head and said, "And how did it come off?" And he says that he cut his hair.
I see.
Oh, I did
And
that
I
once.
say, "Huh, I see. Give me your scissors. You've lost them indefinitely. Because you were told not to do this. Also, your hair looks like shit. I'm going to have to cut it later."
Hmm.
Also, clean up after yourself better.
Damn, they're everywhere.
Are they? I don't see them.
He's everywhere. He's everywhere.
Hold your fire. Just a deer.
Itchy trigger finger, sorry.
You saw movement and reacted. I would have done the same.
We'll get some calamine lotion.
Alright, I don't
Everything
see
looks
anyone with a
clear.
sneak attack.
Keep your eyes
Oh, wait,
open.
never mind. Maybe I can.
We expecting company?
Croft might try to
Yeah.
rescue the prisoner. Command
Okay,
wants
I need to
everyone
try
on high
my double
alert.
shot
Why don't they
skill
just
if I
kill
can.
him?
He might still know something, but Constantine will find out soon enough.
Okay, that is how it works, but it got too separated. I should be able to headshot 3 people at once. As long as I can mark all 3 of them.
I almost mentally forgot which pill I was about to take.
Uh-oh.
Which would have been interesting because I take 2 allergy pills and 1 T blocker. I almost took 2 T blockers.
Oh, that would have been interesting.
Not sure it would have been necessarily good.
Well,
But interesting.
Interesting
Interesting
is-
doesn't always mean good.
exactly what I was going to say. Yes. Exactly.
It's true. It's true.
This way. This is why I believe it was ancient China, if I remember correctly, had a saying, may you lead an interesting life.
Yeah.
While it sounds nice, it was actually saying fuck you.
Yeah.
What happened?
Those
The
main
truck
cur-
was too heavy, and the bridge collapsed. Everything's falling apart in this place. Should we call it in? Don't bother. Everyone's packing up and getting ready to move out.
Okay, hon?
Good. We finally get what we came
Yeah,
for.
I just want that filament. It's so fucking pretty.
It worked.
Yeah?
You see that shit?
Very good.
Yee.
Triple headshot.
Nice shot.
Beautiful. Finally figured out how to actually do that skill.
saying basically it's the Chinese version of bless your heart.
Yeah. Exactly what it is.
Yeah. Sounds like
Bless
a
your-
compliment, isn't.
Bless your little heart. Screw you too. This is a pickaxe tree? No, I don't know why that tree trunk is... What? Oh, it's because I can do climbing arrows on it. Okay. That's why. As I was saying earlier, I'm hoping to get this game done in probably 2 more streams. That way I'll have 2 streams left next week to do the 2 solo games I was going to do.
No.
2 one-offs.
I was sent to help clean up the island after Croft escaped.
Because I owe 2 different developers a stream
You had
now.
to kill natives there too.
Yeah, some kind of sun cult. Crazy bastards.
This guy's got a helmet. He's going to
Amazed
survive
Croft
this era.
Well,
But I got him dead before he alerted the other guy, so heh. He might be too far away as well. What? I don't know what the hell I just did.
You're dead.
Ah. Oh, bullet instead.
I feel pretty good for being dead.
Yeah.
Would. I just found a really good way to spend $200, and I hate it.
Meh. And?
6 kilograms of filament. I want it so bad. It's so pretty.
What happened back
I don't
there?
know how heavy filament
Bridge
typically
collapsed.
is. Is that a lot?
Looks like we're gonna have to fly out the rest of the cargo.
Well, it's a kilogram per spool, so it's 6 different combinations, but it's actually fairly expensive. That's $35 a kilo, roughly.
Observatory was a success.
But
Yeah, we got the
it's
atlas.
so
Took it up to the
pretty.
weather station.
Why there?
The, like,
Sure.
two-tone
Chat
metallic
over the
ones
comms
you
about
showed
Anna
me.
wanting access to the
Well, one of those actually a 3-tone metallic.
Maybe they have a lead on how to
You
translate
could use
it.
it for
It's
some really
too-
fancy
I don't know.
prints for people.
But they gave the order to
It,
pull up
it's
stakes,
toothpaste
so we'll
filament
probably
is
be
what it
moving
is.
soon.
It's super cool.
Oh, cool.
So
Gotta check it out. Be right back.
what I mean by toothpaste filament, I should probably clarify. It's the 3-color is a tri-extrusion. The dual-color ones are just dual extrusion. But what they do is they take, respectively, either 2 or 3 extrusion lines, and they push them into one die. So you know how some toothpaste, when you look at them, they have like 3 or 4 colors.
Yeah, what's that one most famous one for that called again?
I think Colgate does it, but
Yeah.
It's not the one I'm thinking of. But yeah, okay.
I don't know. But like, if you look at this filament as a cross section, that's what it looks like.
Nice.
And because of how laminar flow works, it doesn't mix when it becomes molten. So it just comes out the nozzle the same way. So depending on the direction of the head as it's printing, is the dominant color that you're gonna see. So if you're going around in a circle, the outer perimeter is going to be those 3 colors, depending on where it is.
Cool.
It's so cool. But it's very expensive because it's very hard to produce.
Oh, I remember the one I was thinking of. Aquafresh. Or something like that.
Aquafresh does it, yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
the one
think.
I was thinking of.
I think that's the one.
When I think of
Yeah. Both of them kind of
toothpaste that do the
Oh,
triple color thing, That's usually the one that comes out of my brain.
But yeah, people just started calling it toothpaste filament because it looks like the cross section is identical. But I'm looking at some here. It's very expensive, but it's so pretty. They've got red, green, blue, blue, red, gold, copper, purple, yellow, rose, red, and blue, and also rose, red, and gold. And I just want all of them.
Speaking of toothpaste, I got some of that, or that stuff, toothpaste with the charcoal in it.
What's going on? New order.
Didn't know what it was getting, and I just saw like I think like the Crest Complete. That's the stuff I usually have, Crest Pro Health. And just grabbed the tube. And I got home and it's black, and it said with charcoal. I was like, okay.
Hello, sir. Welcome to my murder hole.
This is the magic of the bag.
You weren't expecting that shit, were you?
Surprise!
Oh yeah, he's talking all that
Also,
good shit, wasn't he?
Yeah, I hate these tents, by the way. These tents look so douchey. They're so ugly.
The geodesic dome tents?
Yeah, I hate them.
Why?
I think it's just the white and orange combo for them. I just don't like.
Well, they're
orange?
orange and gray. They have
gray / white
snow
because
on
of
them.
snow. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like the color combination. I don't like the pattern. I don't know. They just look douchey.
They're super nice though. Like very stable. The walls are actually pretty firm because of all the extra support.
Yeah.
It's an effective tent type for sure.
They're roomy as hell too.
Didn't expect to find her in there. She managed to bring the whole
There are no secrets in them, however.
Thorn in his side, that one.
I've never heard of a tent that has secrets.
She's still out there.
They still want her
Those
alive.
have less than you might
Not
think.
anymore. She's too much trouble.
Less than 0?
Killed her when they had a chance.
She was useful for a time.
There are in fact tents that you can have a secret in. If it's big enough, but you can't have a secret in a tent, even a large tent if it's a geodesic tent. They're natural amplifiers, so you can whisper at one side and have it heard at the other.
That's kind of like when I went to England that time. Went up to the Whispering Gallery at St. Paul's. Apparently, sound will travel all the way through there. The dome is up in the dome.
Mm-hmm.
I believe I recall there being something similar in Seattle, where they have like 2 big radar dish type things pointing at each other. And you can whisper into one and be heard by the other one like 100 feet away.
Yep. So the same thing will happen if you are lucky / unlucky enough to live in a geodesic dome house, which I've always wanted. I've always thought they were super cool, but be prepared to not have any secrets because the slightest sound will travel through the entirety of the house.
That sounds awful.
It sounds amazing if you're trying to start an orgy.
Yeah.
Everybody knows when they're invited.
Yeah, instantly you start hearing the plows.
In a geodesic dome house, everyone is a screamer.
A pendant?
Jeez.
No. A
It's a
modern
funny looking
reliquary.
pendant.
There's a small
there it is.
human bone inside.
I live in
Saint
a-
Peregrine, patron of the terminally ill.
I just say, like, this Catholic tradition of, like, taking relics of saints, like, oh, I've got so-and-so's finger bone. Like, that's some sick
Yeah.
shit.
I was saying,
We stand
like,
now on
Sorry,
the
what
very
was that?
cusp of a new world. The divine source has been located. Croft, while still alive, has been effectively neutralized. But Anna grows weaker by the hour. Her voice, that voice I've known my whole life, is starting to falter. I asked her if she remembers that night. The first night that God carved purpose into my hands. The night that he chose me. She said she did. And then she smiled and said that we would have nights again like that, once this ordeal is over. For her, I stay strong. In the old city, we will find the divine source. I will save my sister, and together, we will save this world from itself.
There we go. Sorry about the timing there, Blast. I pushed the button like a half second before you started speaking.
That's fine. I say if I had a choice for the type of house to live in, I want to be in a what do you call a shell keep.
What's that?
Just like a big round tower. Yeah. Like I wouldn't want a
Larson,
whole
I would not be surprised by that.
I wouldn't want like a whole castle, but just like one of the tower parts of one, you know.
Yeah.
And as to Kai's typed comment, yes, there's lots of different things that are creepy. That's just one of them.
I was gonna say, it's like, this is really fucked up. It's like, that's the thing that you call fucked up?
I can call both things fucked up at the same time. This is just the one that was right in front of me at the time.
But there's something
That's the
unusual
focus?
about this one.
Yes, because that's the one I had just found in the game.
Oh, that's an interesting rifle round, isn't it?
And basically, I wanted, and then up on the top, I would want either like a small trebuchet or a ballista.
Yeah.
Just get a cannon.
Oh, it's a 308.
One of that. I want
Okay.
something where you can lob stuff at people, like balloons filled with fluorescent dye or something. It's like somebody comes up with some I don't want, but like repel Mars, thunk.
That's another one that's broken.
Splat.
It's like examine to find hidden information, but I'm looking everywhere and it's not triggering anything. Oh, fuck it. Not wasting my time on that. I was writing on it, but it wouldn't let me comment on it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we have enough time in the stream to point out all the things creepy about Catholicism.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, here, let's listen to some more of them, though.
I won't die in this godforsaken valley. My faith is strong. My will is strong. Even if my mind keeps wandering away. In our youth, Constantine and I in our youth, he was a difficult child. Always wondering, always questioning, afraid of what the future might hold. Afraid that he might never find his purpose. The night I cut those marks into his hands.
Oh shit.
The night I whispered into his ear, I made him. I saved him. He believed it to be the work of God, just as I'd hoped. Now I need him to save me. And if in the end he can't, then I'll save myself.
This bitch is more psycho than I thought. She gave him the stigmata. Also, hello, Snow.
You know, about Catholicism, it's like
I've been here.
It's
That's true.
among the many creepy things about the Catholic Church, like it's okay to break the sixth commandment so long as the ones you're killing are non-Christian,
Yeah, basically.
or should say, non-European Catholic Christian.
Yep. Alright, one more.
I don't know if you're reading me, Laura, but I'm going to keep trying. Something's out here. I climbed a tree to get a better view of the valley below. I can see old buildings and some activity. Looks like they got choppers, and they're bringing in all kinds of equipment. It's gotta be Trinity. It's the only explanation. Looks like they beat us to the punch after all, huh? I've been watching for the past few hours, taking notes of their patrols. I think I can slip by them, if I time it right. You are always better than me at this. If you're out there, and you can hear me, please, be careful.
Yeah, sorry there, Snow. We were going on so much that I'd forgotten. that you'd spoken earlier. Ooh, shiny.
Oh, good.
This is becoming tiresome. Just give in to God's will.
Blech.
You're gonna start preaching.
Hey guys, I think our stream's going bad.
They crumble some tinfoil on the antenna.
Yeah.
Just takes them off the top of your heads.
Just a little bit. They're not using their heads anyway.
Well, I'm saying take some off of your, just take a bit off your hats.
Ah,
Negative.
they need their hats apparently.
Phase of the operation.
I'm just, you know, everybody's got tinfoil hats. They can get a bit off that. Oh, a bunch of nutcases.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Great stuff to do in an area full of snow and ice. Ah,
Whoosh. Oh,
I
shit.
wonder how much hypothermia I've got by now.
I'm thinking.
I've been in the water a few times already recently.
You didn't put your coat back on.
Yeah. I don't think at this point it wouldn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
I've been swimming underwater. I am soaked.
Make sure you have all the prisoners accounted for and then put them
There's
down.
snow and ice and everything. It's surprising she hasn't caught hypothermia.
Yeah.
Yep. Backpack.
She's immune to hypothermia. She's Lara freaking Croft.
Fair.
She's got those player
She's
character
too hot
immunities.
for hypo.
That's a statement.
Hypothermia, I mean, meant to say, of course.
Oh, good.
Too sexy for Hook.
True though, I mean, I like this version of Lara better than the original.
I mean, it's certainly nice to have tits you won't poke your eyes out on.
That too. Smaller but softer, you know, that's okay. I don't need them to be able to cut glass.
Well, under proper circumstances, probably still could.
Yeah.
But for different reasons.
Your loyalty to her is
like
strong.
like current circumstances now, you mean?
I admire you. I do.
Oh.
But even my patience has limits.
All this cold weather.
Tell me
Maybe.
what you know. Now.
It was a good distraction.
Do it!
Please, please, no.
Don't listen to him!
I was only doing what I believed was right.
Well, you were wrong.
Sad thing is, he does believe
Sweep
it's
the
right.
cell blocks. Kill
Psycho.
everyone.
Oh, why hesitate? Why wouldn't you just ventilate the motherfucker?
Sorry. I should have killed him. But he was unarmed, I just couldn't.
Shh. You shouldn't have to.
Because he's not a cold killer like Lara is.
Sorry for getting you into this mess.
That's not cold, that's survival.
I know, but that's the joke we've been doing throughout, right?
They're coming. We're surrounded.
This time I've got your back.
He's dying. We don't have much time.
Bar the door.
If only there was some sort of mystical ancient artifact around here that could stop people from dying. That would be cool.
I believe that's the open
All
door.
units respond. We've got to deal with her.
We're almost in position.
There's no deals now, buddy.
Not seeing the target yet. Waiting for orders.
I disagree. I've got a hell of a deal for them.
Get ready. She's dangerous.
I'm handing out free bullets all day
Roger.
long.
It's like, like, you cannot make deals with her now. She coming for your damn ass.
Mm-hmm.
Command, we are in
Y'all's
position
done
and
fucked
have
up.
visual on target.
Got to take
I'll
them
have
out.
no fury.
Target acquired.
You talking all that good shit, then men got kicked in your chest.
Hell hath no fury like a player character scorned.
Oh shit.
Also, that light blinding me as I ran in here would have been way more effective if you'd had more people rushing me, but you really didn't capitalize on that, did you guys?
Give me covering fire!
Ugh.
She's hit!
See, and so are you,
Who are
brother.
you?
You're hit worse.
You're dead.
Never
We
mind.
have visual on the target. I repeat, we have visual on the target.
Damn it!
T4, join with leader.
Visualize
Take care of
this.
this one.
Just kicks him.
Confirmed heat sig. Ready to engage.
Roger. All engaged.
Get cleared!
He finally
And
summoned
water
smart.
again. Also, these are terrible shots.
They are. We're supposed to be good at
The,
that.
the machine gun fire is primarily coming from the helicopter.
Well, it was before the grenades happened anyway. Smoke grenades. Okay. See how many people I can sneak up behind. Okay, not very many, because they're actually looking around. They're a little smarter than they used to be. Thankfully, I've got a rebreather now, so I can take my sweet time. Because hypothermia doesn't exist in this game. I should be in a real bad place by now, with my body temperature.
Just
Oh, well.
wait. Let them come to you.
There! Open up! I'm taking this!
Trying to identify what kind of gun pods that Hilo had, but I didn't get a good look at them.
Take her out!
Last one. That was the last of them. Got to get back to Jonah.
I don't mind being low on health when the last of them is falling to the ground.
Oh God, no. Jonah. Jonah.
Laura.
I'm here.
Laura. Listen to me.
Try not to move.
If I don't make it out of here,
Don't talk like that.
no, just listen. You can't blame yourself anymore. We all make our own choices.
And I chose to come here to help you out.
His end is near.
No, he can't die.
We can help him.
How?
We must get him to the observatory, to Jacob.
So that we can observe him dying. That would suck, though. Jonah's been such a bro the whole series.
Yeah.
Here's a picture of a mountain.
Only Jacob can save Jonah now. We have to get him back to the observatory.
That's what it has said, yes. Thanks for the recap. That was a weird scene.
I think those are GPU 5As. I'm trying to identify the gun pods, so that would make those 30mm gun
Jacob
pods.
is dying.
Why do I care?
Let's tend to him.
Curiosity.
Because
Why
you're
not?
Kai.
That means those gun pods are loaded with Gal 13As.
Your protective shade at your right hand. The sun shall not harm you by day, nor moon by night. The Lord guard your soul from all evil. The Lord guard your going and coming, from now to all time.
Shit, that wound's just gone.
Keep pressure on the wound.
He must be a priest because he just did lay on hands. I didn't know this was D&D. Actually, that'd be more of a paladin, wouldn't it?
Jacob, you were shot. You are him, aren't you?
The deathless prophet.
Took you long enough to figure it out, Lara?
Pain. I can be hurt. I am human. Save for a human ending.
And the divine source?
Something I found long ago. It is real and deeply powerful. But it is not divine.
So you've lied to them for generations.
I'm not proud of it. But I did it to protect them. I once used the source to grant my armies their long lives. But it was a terrible mistake.
The ones I saw in the archive.
When enemies attacked Katesh, the Deathless Ones brought the ice from the mountain down upon the city. Thousands were killed. But they committed an atrocity to keep the power. And so will Trinity. But on a much larger scale.
That's not you. The man I've come to know would never harm his people.
Don't you see? All of this is my doing. And it must finally come to an end.
Father! They're on the move.
They're going to brute force their way into the ice.
Then we've already lost. No. There has to be a way to stop them. Jacob, the map showed a secret entrance into the city.
Path of the Deathless. But it's too dangerous.
We're running out of time. You know I can't give up now.
If we can delay Trinity, that might just give us a chance.
I will take our forces and attack them on the ice.
Then it's time. Open the path. When you're ready, the entrance lies beneath the observatory. I will do what I can for your friend.
He seems like an okay dude.
It's pretty cool. Alright, so how many of you all that have been watching a fair amount of this saw this coming about who Jacob really was? There's been a few times they've hinted at it, like there's been times where Lara came across a statue of the prophet and the camera made a point in zooming in on it to get a good look at its face.
I mean, maybe?
They were pretty subtle about it all overall, though. Definitely. Yes, I know how to do this game. I couldn't get to this part of the game if I hadn't done that already. Jeez. Alright. That should do it. Those animations are a little bit jank, but that's okay. they had to cope with the fact that they didn't know how far the player will be jumping while doing that, so... Skill points?
I just have
4.
to
Holy
catch my
crap.
breath
Okay.
for a moment. This place, Kitesh, Jacob, the Deathless Ones. I've been running so fast for so long, I haven't stopped to acknowledge the simple fact that all of this is real. A part of me can't believe it. But I know Jacob was telling the truth. Whatever made him is here, and I'm going to find it before Trinity. I only wish Dad was alive to share in this discovery.
Dragonfire shells. Bullet points. Oh. That's useful. Alright, can I... Any weapon upgrades that I care about? Reload speed. Good old taped double mags, a classic. Ammo capacity. Okay, and over here. There's pistol capacity, I don't care about that. Alright, I guess that seemed to be good right now. Okay. Actually, no, this is a good time to backtrack and get some tombs done. Our buddy Jonah's gonna survive, so we're okay. Let's see. Oh, there was a cave down here I wanted to check out. Nope, I don't remember if there's anything in it, but we'll check it out. And there's at least 1 or 2 tombs around here. Yeah, next week we got to do a V Rising stream to check that game out, and one other game I got from Keymailer that I'm going to leave for a surprise that looks very strange.
Oh.
I'm not going to say what it is, but it looks real weird. It's going to be a very silly stream, I think.
Your favorite ice cream plus your favorite smell is the name of your new platypus roommate.
Platypus roommate, okay. I don't even know what the fuck my favorite smell is. Do people have favorite smells?
Yes.
Like, there's a lot of pleasant smells in the world, but I don't think I've ever really sat down and thought about which one's my favorite.
So cold.
Mango, mango.
Mango, mango.
Crab boil.
Mango does smell pretty fire, not gonna lie.
Yeah?
Well, only if it's burning. You're not supposed to burn your mangoes.
Crab
kind of
boil
fair.
or Old Bay seasoning. They're around the same smell.
The smell of napalm
you
in the
got
morning.
The smell. But what's the ice cream?
For me,
what's
butter
your
pecan.
favorite ice cream?
My favorite ice cream? Oh. Whew.
That's easy. Butter pecan.
I'd say pecan praline.
Because it's your favorite ice cream plus your favorite smell is your new platypus roommate.
Platypus roommate. I don't know.
I really want to know why it's a platypus.
I don't even know what that means. Platypus room?
Platypus roommate.
Oh, roommate. Platypus roommate.
Okay.
Nope. I have a platypus as a roommate.
I have questions, guys. There's this table set up by a little makeshift chair with a platter on it. and it had an empty beer bottle next to it that I've knocked off by accident, and a skeletal arm laying on it. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Why was somebody just chowing down on some dude's arm for dinner?
Why not? That and mushrooms, apparently.
I guess.
He didn't have a leg of lamb, so he settled for a leg of Stan.
Oh.
But it's an arm.
No. 6 of one, half dozen of the other.
No, they're very different. These wolves aren't savages, they have table manners.
You know what? That's fair. That's a fair point.
It's true. No, not savages. I didn't see any scalps hanging around.
Oh my gosh.
Where's Artemis when I need her to laugh at my jokes?
In the coffee house.
Of course she is.
Discord right now. Oh shit.
Party is. Doesn't she know the party has moved?
I was looking over in the channels, people are following us said, so I said, who's EO energy? Oh, low energy video. I thought that was an I, everything else capitalized.
EO energy. Yeah, and then there's his typical greeting of, hey, it's low energy. And I'm like, that's not how you pronounce energy. But I think he just keeps doing it now because it's just become its own meme now.
That sounds like the Soviet Wumble thing was reading out one of his...
in the mining office, right? I don't think this...
You guys have great eyesight.
Right there.
Who do you think you are, me?
I said one of his donors is reading it. Oh, thank you, Llama Leaf on the Wind. I just realized that I am a leaf on the wind and I'm an idiot. I thought it said Llama Leaf on the Wind.
Yes, but the question is the wind that leaf is blowing around in crying the name Amy?
I don't know. I think it may cry Mary.
Kai should get that joke.
No, I don't. I don't know about Amy. I know the wind cries Mary.
No, Kai? Nothing? Is Kai still here?
She's muted at the moment, so she probably got pulled away for a sec.
I guess so. But the people we raid on Tuesday nights that play that RPG, one of them, her handle is Wind Cries Amy.
Oh, okay.
Is her Twitch handle.
Probably a play on that, on the song, no doubt.
Maybe. Okay, so the tomb is over Nya. At that elevation, okay. Okay, so it's in over there. How do I in over there? Probably from above, I would guess. Caramel fresh cookies. That's a funny name for a platypus.
Yeah?
Aren't they all, though?
Indeed.
So, Speaking of ice cream, I was telling them after you left, got a new flavor of ice cream I'm trying later tonight.
Yeah?
Bluebell Peachy Peach flavor ice cream.
Peachy Peach?
Peachy Peach.
Isn't that a little
Might
redundant?
still work.
Maybe it's
Looks
extra
like pitch
peachy. I don't
blende.
know.
Must have been a
I guess.
uranium mine.
Uranium mine. I don't know if I should be in here.
Well, you
My
go
God.
uranium mine, I'll go
He's
mine.
ancient.
Myanium.
What did they find down here?
Possibly uranium. I like how you can actually see the upgrades on the guns, though. Like, you can actually see the taped double magazine. That's a nice touch. Attention to detail. Ooh, gross uranium water. Yes, please. Burnable?
Looks flammable.
That sounds like a yes. Alright, take the bottle.
Come on, Laura.
Passageway is thirsty for a cocktail.
Ladies.
Exactly. It is a bit of a monstrosity, isn't it? Burns well. But it gives out some good DACA. Ooh. Good place to go.
Otaka!
Oh dear. Here we go. I guess I'm here now.
Hell of an entrance.
Was a bit dramatic.
More artifacts. They must have broken through into an old passage. Got to see it for myself.
I found a boar in there. Got +1 boar. Who needs frame rate? Not me.
This flask belonged to a soldier in the Red Army. I don't recognize the insignia. Got to get it past the water somehow.
Let me turn this water off.
That should burn as well.
Oh, I could probably just lob it over top.
There we are.
Oh.
Whatever they found, it's got to be in there.
Red mine? I thought this was uranium. Shouldn't it be green?
Someone was hiding mining tools and makeshift weapons.
Same thing, right?
We can no longer wait for our brothers outside the mines to begin their resistance. The Soviets have found something they desire more than the poison ore. They found our forefathers' history, have desecrated their tombs. This is the last injustice. We thought at first the old guardians would emerge and punish our tormentors. But now I see we will have to be the instrument of God's retribution. We gather our strength, store picks and axes in secret places. Very soon, Those of us that are still well enough will rise up and bury our repressors here before they erase our past, along with our present.
Good night, Larson. Enjoy tormenting your players tomorrow.
Hey, Larson.
Any
Sorry,
lesson?
I had to take care of something right around the time Blast said Llama Leaf on the Wind.
That was a Soviet womble one, I gotta admit, when he read out Llama Leaf on the Wind, and he's like, I just realized that it says, I am a leaf on the wind and I'm a moron.
I had to go do what I was supposed to do while laughing because of that. But I missed everything after that, so... Sorry about that.
Disciplining children is more difficult when you're laughing.
A trigger mechanism for a bomb. It's the same handiwork. He must have been gathering the supplies for a long time.
That's about as good as the
There it
time
is.
that he...
So close. Got to find a way inside.
What, Blast?
About the time that, like, good as when Soviet had been convinced that H3H3 Productions was pronounced hee-hee.
It is, obviously.
And
I'm
somebody
surprised
found
more
out
people
that
don't say that.
And they said H3H3, it is pronounced H3? Like, it's like, oh, cyanide, you cock!
Oh, it's definitely hee-hee, obviously. Why name it that if it's not hee-hee?
He's asking, how long have you been calling it that? It's like nearly a year, you bastard.
When the
I
uranium
don't know.
ore was nearly gone, I feared our operation was at an end. But even as we moved to close the shaft, fate intervened. We found a chamber, half destroyed by a cave-in, but clearly made by the hands of man. The artifacts inside are ancient, nearly 1,000 years old, untouched since the tomb was sealed. We redouble our efforts. Instead of mining, the workers now search and retrieve the artifacts inside. The natives of the valley, their resistance once broken, now bristle at this new assignment, as if they do not wish the relics to be seen. We will need to make an example of a few young men before their dark looks lead to something more.
Yeah, 180 collectibles so far.
I almost call some of Ethan Klein's actions laughable if they weren't so cringeworthy.
Oh, yeah? It can be both.
I don't know, his last action that got him suspended off Twitch for a while, that I cannot even, I could not repeat here, nor would I want to. That shit he said wasn't funny.
I can believe that. And I don't know what it was, but
It had to do with the tragic events of last week.
Oh no. Oh no. That can't be going anywhere good.
No, and it didn't. And the people on his show were saying, do not finish it. No, back up, silence. And nope, kept going.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I believe that from him. Maybe I catch something like that.
Those minecarts. Perhaps they could block the water.
The water.
I don't know if it was on your stream or Kai's that I made that joke. What does Bruce Lee drink when he's thirsty?
It was here.
Yeah. Water!
Water?
Water!
Terrible.
Terrible but accurate.
No worse than the joke about the Michael Jackson joke.
Plenty of those go around.
This was one I heard. I think it was Soup or somebody said that. Said, "Ought to tell you the source of that. Ought to tell you."
Actually, apparently Michael Jackson and Ethan Klein have some, or not Ethan Klein, is it?
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, Ethan Klein, that's the right guy.
Yeah.
They got something in common.
Hee hee. That was kind of the joke, was what were Michael Jackson's personal pronouns. Hee hee.
Oh. Supposed to do something with these things.
Those
but I don't know
minecarts.
What?
Perhaps they could block the water.
Yeah, but how?
Water.
How do
Water. Look at water.
I do anything with them? I don't know how to move them. Oh, I should grab this on here.
Another mural.
More of a plaque, really. You don't want to tell us what it says, but okay.
Those
How do I move
minecarts.
them?
Perhaps they could block the water.
Yes, perhaps.
Water.
Oh, maybe I just do this.
Yes, that's it. The water is blocked.
Okay.
Damn it. Got to find a way to block it for good.
Where did they even go? Confused. Did they fall off or something? Not even there. I remember this stumping me last time for a little while too. Oh, there's a thing there now. I don't think that was there before. Oh, because that's how they get the carts out. Okay, new cart. Alright, we're only going to give you one cart at a time. Land on top of this thing? Nope. Ow.
Oops.
How could I possibly make it stay there? That was the question. Oh, wait. Wait. I have an idea. I have an idea. There was a rope thing that seemed to have no apparent purpose. Maybe I can attach it to the minecart. Okay, let's try that. Whee!
That did it. Now for a little fire.
Man! Man! There we go. Lara, like you the fire.
Seems like the workers had finally had enough.
We already realized that earlier, but okay. I guess that's for people who didn't read the
Looks
documents.
like they dragged it out of here.
I guess.
Alright, what do I get here?
It's an ancient codex. A philosophical argument on the virtue of awareness.
Bright eyes.
Oh, the Codex Astartes supports this action.
Oh, nice. It sees traps when I do my special vision thingy. Turn around, bright eyes.
So much damage between the amateur excavation and the cave-in. But it must be connected to the Prophet.
Must it? I can see maybe, but must? I don't know what must.
This shaft must have been where they first broke through. Should lead out as well.
Alright, let's get out of Nya. Find some new Tom Braiders. Time for the gross water again.
Oh, lovely.
Wonder how many tumors she's growing from swimming around in all this radiation already. Tumor Raider.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is Saturday. Yeah, never mind. I kept going back and checking. I kept going back and checking for something. This thing happens on Monday through Friday, and I realized, oh wait, this is Saturday, so I wouldn't be a new one posted for. Wouldn't be a new one posted yet. If this was Sunday, it might have been posted already. He usually posts about 9 o'clock the night before.
It's not Monday yet, though. That's cheating.
I know, that's the thing. I somehow keep thinking this is Sunday.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
Uh,
And by the time I'm going to be able to afford this grenade launcher, it's going to be almost the end of the game. Thankfully, I have explosive arrows, so I don't really need it as badly. Still be nice to have, though, you know, extra source of ammo. More explosives. Speaking of which, how close am I? 5 away. Alright, and let's check to see where our next Tom is. Our next Tom that needs to be braided. Up here. Alright, more ups. Lara needs uppies. Oh, that's why she's so upset all the time. Her father's dead, so she can't get any more uppies.
Soviet military dog tags. Standard issue. The name is Yuri Ravdonikas.
I'm guessing that's what this side says. Because I don't know how she's getting that from the front. And this examine to find hidden information thing is so broken. It's been a number of times it just refuses to trigger even though you're clearly looking at the thing they want you to examine. Bit of an annoyance, but oh well. Did I read this one yet? Yeah. Would I have got the grenade launcher before upgrading arrows? Unlikely. Possibly not even possible. It costs a lot of coins. And I still can't afford it. Granted, I probably missed a few coins, but still. I highly doubt it would have been possible. I don't know if enough of them even existed along the path before then. I did buy one thing with the coins before that, but it only cost, I think, like 25 coins or something. maybe if I hadn't bought the ascender for the ropes,
Mm-hmm.
and I'd found every single coin possible along the way, like meticulously, maybe I could have had the grenade launcher first, but maybe not. It really feels like they wanted you to get the explosive arrows first because you were faced with something you needed to explode. So they were like, hey, here's a solution to that problem. The game is built in to have some backtracking, at least if you want to do all the optional stuff. Oh, hold on. Gone too far out.
Well, I am here to report that Peachy Pete's ain't all that peachy. It tastes kind of a peaches and cream flavor, sort of, but...
That sounds nice.
Oh, yeah, it is nice, and there's pieces of peach in there, but that sounds like something you ought to taste peach flavor through and through, all the way through the ice cream. It's almost like a... It almost sounds more like a... Something ought to be a sherbet. And it's not.
Oh, actually, I think even though it looks like it's downwards, I still have to go forward through this place to get there, I think. Should I go? Yeah, this way. But yeah, no, it can be interesting seeing game design lessons and try to figure out how game design works. I've learned a little bit about it, just sort of indirectly, because I watch a couple of gaming podcasts that sometimes have game designers on as a guest, so they talk about that kind of stuff a little bit here and there. You guys want to know what the big secret is behind how game designers decide on how much to charge for their game?
They just decide.
Yes. It's completely arbitrary. They basically guess how much they think they can get for it.
That's more true in indie games than AAA titles, but...
And this information came from an indie designer.
Yep. Indie titles, they're just like, I think it's worth this much. AAA titles will say, yeah, it's worth this much, and anybody who disagrees is just wrong.
Yeah. Either way, both of them are pulling it out of their ass. In fact, that tidbit came from one of my favorite indie game designers. Gentleman who works for the infamous Fire Bear, aka Vlambeer. Which is RIP because Vlambeer has shut down now. Rami Ishmael is a great dev, though. Hilarious guy. Also a giant troll. I think I told some of you guys about how he trolled people with Yeti Hunter.
I think so.
Yeah. For anybody who doesn't know. They made a game called Yeti Hunter, and there is actually no Yeti in it. So it's a real-life Yeti hunting simulation, really.
Well, as far as we're aware.
But
I think the Yeti is real. He's just blurry.
Well, I was about to say, that's how he trolls you in the game. There's a 1 in 1,000 chance that the Yeti actually does show up in your game, but its graphics are way lower resolution than the rest of the game, so he's blurry. And this means that if anybody takes a screenshot to say, "Hey, look, I found him," they'll just get accused of photoshopping it.
I love it.
Oh dear.
Yep. I believe in the Yeti. He's just blurry. It's not the photographer's fault.
High quality trolling by the game dev. I loved it. Is this? Oh no, I'm just back here now. How do I get over there? Heck, you know what? There's a campsite there. I'll just fast travel over to it. Heck this. Yeah, that guy's great. Actually, that kind of fall might trigger an auto kill. I better find a safer way down. Isn't there a chute around here somewhere? Oh, here we go. This isn't the chute, but it'll work. Boink. And the chute's in here, I think. Oh, I never opened this. And I still haven't. I don't know how you're supposed to open it now. I tried fire before. Oh, I'm at the bottom of the chute already. Okay. In that case... Oh no, it keeps going down. Never mind, there's two of them.
I was trying to get one little smudge off my monitor and it came with a whole layer of dust. Man, this thing's a mess.
Oh yeah, sometimes you can get a lot of dust on a monitor that you can't see.
Yeah, I'll give it a good wipe down now, but jeez. That's not the worst it's been of the monitor. That was the time I got a real bad cough with a mouthful of coffee.
Oh.
It went kaboom! All over the monitor.
Yikes. Yeah, some of those coughs you just can't hold back long enough to swallow your coffee first.
Yeah.
Burnswell has a good point. Game devs decide how much they want for it, and then they add a certain amount that they'll offer as a discount when it's on sale.
Right.
Yeah.
I know there's stores that do that shit. They'll be like, we'll add 20% to the regular price, and then a couple months later we'll say, hey, it's 20% off.
Yeah, or they're the ones that do the really shitty tactic of like offering it to begin with on sale.
I've heard of JCPenney doing that shit.
Yeah, and some places that's illegal now. It's like, no, you can't put it out first thing on sale. You have a base price, and then you can take something off of it.
Or
it can be misleading.
Or
it's
have
like,
it be on sale when it first comes out, but tell people what the base normal price will be.
Well,
be like, hey, this is normally going to be $50. It's on sale right now, but it'll be going back up to 50 later.
But I've heard, now that's the thing, saying it like, oh, normally this price, but it's for sale this price, but you can't put it out automatically on sale and say, oh, this is what it would have been for this exclusive offer. Bethesda tried that with, I think, one of their little Christmas emoji packs for Fallout 76.
Mm-hmm.
And they were told, no, you can't do that, so just put it out at the sale price and say that's the price.
Yeah,
and
that's the
especially
shitty
if it's
part.
especially if it's a limited time thing, like something for Christmas. Then again, the prices on some other things from the Atom Shop were kind of stupid to begin with.
Yeah, screw Fallout 76 in general anyway.
I got one person I watch that still plays it.
I tried playing it when it came to like the point where I could just get it free. But
yeah. But I guess, she's stuck with it long enough that it's...
The main problem for me, at least, is there are some keys that they won't let me rebind.
Yeah.
Which made certain parts of the game a giant pain in the ass. Like, we all know I use weird keybinds for first-person shooters.
You do.
You do.
Which interfered with the building system, because they have the thing where they have the camp system where you can build your own little building setup.
Right.
The keys used for that can't be rebound, which made them go into conflict with the keys I use for moving around. So suddenly I couldn't move forward while I'm in building mode anymore, because right click is something else in building mode and I can't change it. So I'm like, alright, fuck you then.
Yep.
How the fuck do I get down there? Or maybe I have to... I don't know if I can go back up from that spot, though. Heck. Can't get to this tomb.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. If I slide down there... I can't climb back up. Tomb entrance is right below me here. Maybe it's accessible through that cave? Or, oh, probably through this cave. Alright, let's try that. I can always get back up here by fast traveling if I need to. Probably don't need to, though. Apparently this isn't the spot. Okay, this one. I did manage to get through that Angry Foot game with keybinds I don't like, but it was a short game. I wouldn't want to play through a Fallout game using controls that I'm not comfortable with, you know?
Oh.
It's a long game.
Ah.
I can use WASD controls for like 2 or 3 hours. But long term, I would not be comfortable with doing that. My muscle memory is not used to that. Okay. Ooh. Hi. Gotchas. Nice animation. Alright.
No, not the best one, of course.
Mm-hmm.
That was the
that was
falling
pretty
off,
good.
falling off a ledge and then shooting into orbit.
That was great. Yeah, here it is. These are symbols of there being a tomb.
Okay.
Is this blocked by a barricade or something? Because I don't remember why I didn't get in here before.
Voice of God.
Not being able to use a controller, Burnswell, is not the opposite. Because I didn't say anything about using a controller. I don't know how people prefer controllers in first-person shooters. Like, obviously it's what they're used to, but that's odd to me because... I mean, not odd to me that they're used to one thing and prefer it, because obviously I do weird shit like that too, but... having a mouse for first-person is just so much better for aiming. Although I'm doing okay in this game, aiming with a gamepad, but... I use a gamepad because this game is mostly about climbing around and exploring, which is you're gonna have a better time of using the gamepad. The first-person shooter, I definitely prefer mouse. Oh wait, this is... Isn't this... This is the way to... This is the way to the Baba Yaga thing. This is the wrong way. Yeah, I've gone way past... Maybe I needed the other cave. Alright, and the next campsite is way up there. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to go back to the last campsite. I just might have to, if I can get back to it. Yeah, this is the wrong place. Ah, God. Whee! Well, that'll get me back. Or not. Heck. Alright, forward it is. I agree. Is Kai being a silly?
She is. She's being adorable.
I knew that was Kai without even looking at Discord.
She's being adorable, and that's perfectly okay.
Yes. In fact, preferred. Oh, I might be able to get back this way. Should have taken the left back at Albuquerque. Yeah, that's right. This is not... Well, maybe it's going there indirectly. I wasn't sure if this was going back the way I wanted, but it must be. Just not in a straight line. That's okay, because a lot of us here don't do things straight anyways.
Well, in the voice
Especially this
chat,
month.
probably about half and half.
Yeah. Sounds about right. Fitting for this month in particular anyway. Alright, what do you want? The cave that was over here. That's underground in a tomb. Alright, I'm gonna use this camp again. I was just remembering that Pride mayo again, and I was thinking... what they should have done instead was have like one of those weird combo condiments where it's like there's a stripe of mayo, a stripe of ketchup, a stripe of relish, a stripe of mustard. Oh, that reminds me of something nasty I saw last night. So I was watching on Hannibal and Monty's channel. They have a show they do once a week called The Hour of Lols, where they watch, like, for an hour they watch a lol cow and make fun of whatever's going on, right? This week they decided to watch this guy who is a well-known lol cow and well-known terrible cook. So they're watching his cooking videos and just cringing and laughing at how badly he's cooking things. And he did something I've never even seen before. Like, I've seen this guy's stuff before and a lot of his cooking mistakes. This is, by the way, the guy I mentioned previously who tried to do deep-fried hard-boiled eggs without using any flour.
Oh dear.
He just dipped them in milk and egg wash and then fried them. It's kind of weird.
How did that turn
out? He liked them, which is really not a great metric to measure anything by, because he seems to like all kinds of weird shit. One of which I'm about to tell you. So he went up to himself. He was making some sort of, I don't even know exactly what it was, some sort of like noodle dish, like remind me a little bit of like a beef stroganoff thing.
None of our patrols
But
anywhere inside the old mine.
so we all know when you're cooking noodles, you boil some water, you put the noodles in, then you take them out when they're ready, and you drain the water out, right?
Alright.
He put them in before the water was put up to boil.
No.
And he didn't drain the water afterwards. He just basically kept cooking them until the water had reduced down enough to be a sauce.
Oh,
with the other things he added into it.
Yeah.
Which are
Rush noodles.
Okay. Some of the things he put in for his sauce were a little bit redundant. He put both mayonnaise and ranch dressing, as well as some mustard, and some
really
like, beef
redundant.
flavoring and stuff. Now, here's the fun part. He put in the mayonnaise and ranch and mustard while the water was still boiling.
Ah.
out?
Just into the water. and then
Turned
reduced
into
it
yogurt.
down.
Gotcha.
It was so
God.
strange.
That would be.
Of course, this is also the guy who typically will put things like what's the word I wanted? Crushed up Doritos on basically everything he cooks.
Should try putting Windex in something.
Yeah, just go get some groceries and get the Windex.
Wrong wall cow.
I know, I'm just saying, just put some
Yeah.
Windex in it, then, you know, we have two people to laugh at about that.
I don't know. All that stuff you describe, I can just hear Omega on right now. Blasphemy.
Sounds about right.
Can't help but think that I was being pointedly ignored for all of my comments last time he was on. That's okay. No, John is still a meme, and I love it.
I was like, oh god, her again.
No, John. Alright, I'm going to give up on this tomb for now. I'm going to look up how to get in there later. I can't find it right now, and I don't want to waste a ton of time. So let's find a different one. I think we got those. We got everything there, which is nice. There aren't any there. There. I know there's a spot that still had some though. Where was it? Here. Actually, did this spot have any? No. Alright, but this place had a bunch. So there's 3 tombs to do and 2 crypts. Whatever the difference between them is. Well, in this game the difference is one gives me weapon upgrades and one gives me skills. Okay. I want to go to that one. So, this is a fast travel menu.
God damn it.
You alright?
My nose has just closed right up.
Yeah.
Oof. Hate when it happens.
I am trying to breathe again. I just busted out the Vicks Vapor Rub. Hopefully that will help.
Okay, here's another thing you might find amusing. The terrible cook I was talking about. Would you like to guess what his preferred method of cooking his cooking pans is? What?
Obviously he's not tasteful enough to use cast iron.
Nope. Regular type frying pan. How does he clean them?
Soap and water.
See, that would make sense. So no.
See, it depends on the thing, because you should never use soap and water on certain pieces of cookware.
Right, but it's not cast iron though.
So like non-stick cookware?
Neither are woks.
I assume. It's not a wok.
I'm just saying, there's just certain things you don't do.
True.
Vinegar? I don't know. I'm just trying to think of something that
Yes.
doesn't make a lot of sense, but could actually clean it. I'm not sure.
Ah. Well, it was a trick question. He doesn't clean them.
Oh.
At all.
For regular non-stick pans.
Right.
At least it was not going where I thought. So don't tell me he uses like a scrub pad on non-stick cookware.
Ooh, that'd be bad.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather him use that than not clean them at all. Granted, if getting up to temperature should kill anything, but still.
People are always criticizing him for burning everything he's cooking, but then, you know, Monty pointed out that he never cleans them, so he may not have burnt it. It just looks burnt because he's got burnt crap left over from previous meals that got onto the meat.
As long as that's not bad as that e-girl is cooking and never set her kitchen on fire.
I mean, he almost did that too.
Yeah,
He tried making some fries and started a grease fire.
Oh, is that
I mean,
okay?
The benefit of the e-girl is at least she's cute.
Yeah.
So
This guy's definitely not.
Okay, now I know. I think I know who you're talking about, Krendar. When you mentioned the fries,
All right. What's the name?
because oh God, I can't remember the guy's name. I just know what he looks like.
Okay. Which is?
Got blonde hair,
Nope.
glasses.
Glasses, yes.
Or dirty blonde hair or something.
Maybe.
Oh shit! Can't remember his name. Shit. Somebody was doing one of those content cops on him.
His name's King Cobra. And he thinks he's a goth bad boy wizard. Did I mention he has a wand selling business, by the way?
Cobra with a C or a K?
That's a statement.
I used to have a wand selling business.
He's the wands he sells are incredibly low effort and quality.
Mine were not.
It's basically a stick with duct tape wrapped around it, more or less. They're terrible.
Excuse me. Holy. I am so sorry.
Oh, is that guy King Cobra JFS?
JFS.
Yeah,
Which
that
is just
guy.
his initials.
Yep, that's him. That was him. That's the guy I was watching.
He's a pretty widely mocked lol cow.
Yeah.
For many good reasons.
Yeah, that guy was.
Does he teach karate? No.
I'm a lol cow. I've decided.
Only
Was
to
he an
yourself.
80s, was he an 80s metal band? No.
Yeah, I don't know why he
Probably
thinks
not
he's
only to
goth.
myself.
I don't know why this guy thinks he's goth, because he's not.
Well, okay, he's got the collar on, so obviously.
Yeah, that's about the only goth thing he does.
Goth is a mentality, so I'm not gonna hold that against him. But
I don't know that
okay,
he
it's not
really
wrong.
has it, but he thinks he does.
Yeah,
Whatever.
like-
That's the one claim he has that's the least harmful or the least dumb of his claims, so he can have it.
Here's the one thing where he tried to be goth. King Cobra JFS, Cobra Classics, the infamous hair dye video. Yeah, like he's, I don't know, that guy, oh jeez. That was the guy.
Rivka joined the Prophet because her husband, a Rus nobleman, was a believer.
Piece of work.
When he died on the journey north, she stayed with the Prophet, pondering what her place was amongst the believers. When she saw the valley, she knew she had found her purpose. She dreamed what Katesh could be. She laid those dreams out to be built. It is because of Rivka that Katesh became not just beautiful, but livable.
So you guys know those fancy chocolates are like a cherry, like dipped in chocolate?
Oh, cordial?
Yeah. You guys think that would be a good topping for a burger?
No.
Because he does.
Yeah, I've had blueberry cordials before too, and they're as amazing as it sounds.
I've had them once, and oh my gosh.
They're so much harder to find. I hate it
know.
because they're so good.
During this video, he made a burger and put like 3 or 4 of those on top of the burger as toppings.
As disgusting as that is, right now I'm more distracted by the fact that Lara's hair keeps going through the magazine on her AK.
Rivka, the architect.
Just the magazine, nothing else.
Yeah. Well, I think what happened is they modeled everything so that her hair would not interfere with the rifle, or like the base model of the rifle, but then they did the double magazine as an upgrade, and now it's clipping through that. Getting a little lost in this cave.
It sounds like that's the business model I should be following because, you know, all these lolcows are getting attention, and I'm not, so...
I know that feeling.
When's the next train wreck you want to see? What should I do next? I'll
And yes,
fucking
Birds,
do
well,
it, too.
That is not his business model on purpose. He thinks he's actually popular. But I guarantee at least 90% of his viewers are watching him for the lulz.
Like, I will legitimately set myself on fire for lulz. Literally and figuratively.
Like fucking
No.
DSP.
Refuse.
He actually thinks he's that popular. It's like just watching what dumb thing comes out of your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Keep a
Yeah,
bucket of water handy.
Somebody remind me at the end of stream, and I will link this video of them watching him doing his cookie and laughing at him.
The fuck was that animation?
Great question.
And
so lost though. Fuck.
This lady, the one that's not the e-girl, set stuff on fire in the pan, is obviously grease. So what's her first instinct? Pour water into it.
There you go. That'll make it better.
Flare again. Now she's slinging this pan like, oh no! They're about slinging flaming grease everywhere. There's the pan sitting. Fire going on the stove. Smoke alarm going off. She actually then starts looking around, yelling, "Help! Help! I don't know what to do!"
Was she home alone at the time?
Yes! Like, who are you yelling help to? Your viewers? What are they gonna do? Send
Great
you bits and
question.
cheers? That'll put your fire out. Yeah, do call 911. There's a girl somewhere and her stove's on fire.
Yeah, we have no idea where she is though. So good luck.
Yeah.
And I think we need to take Kai's fire rights away from her.
I have the scar to prove that one, too. Of course, showing that scar off is porn in some circles because it's on my foot.
Specialty porn too.
Right? Okay, that little hip lift as she goes through tight spaces is entirely unnecessary, but it specifically shows off her ass.
Yeah. So
Which
then
means
it
it's
is
entirely necessary.
So then it is necessary.
No, it's not necessary.
It
It's
is necessary
appreciated.
for
There's
showing off her ass.
It's not necessary. It's appreciated. There's a difference. Words have meaning.
Necessary. If she didn't do it, we couldn't show off her ass. So it's
The journey
necessary.
was difficult.
No. Not how this works.
Showing of
At
the
all.
ass is quite necessary, I say.
No, it's appreciated. There's a difference.
We agree to disagree.
Well, you're allowed to be wrong in this country, so...
I didn't say I was wrong. I say we disagree.
Right, and I'm saying you're allowed to be wrong in this country. I'm glad you accept that.
I say I'm maybe allowed to be.
All
That
right.
don't mean I am.
Well, while y'all argue over that, I'm gonna have a break.
Jeez.
You just do not have the same appreciation of the female ass that I do.
Hey, don't you be challenging my appreciation of female ass, okay?
Well, you don't find it as necessary as I do, so
I don't find it necessary because I realize that a woman is more than her ass.
I didn't say she was less than her ass. But that does not mean that showing of a
kinda
fine
what you
female
just
ass is not necessary.
It's not necessary. What is it?
I couldn't get through
Oh
the
my
day without
gosh.
seeing it at least once.
I'm too tired for this bullshit. I can't.
Oh,
Sounds
well,
like probably an early
I'm
night
just
for you,
tired
maybe?
enough for it. This is putting me right.
Shut up, Kathleen!
That chips like brain of yours.
Hey, Dan.
Ah, yes, it's Dan.
He's flamboyant!
He leave. I appreciate me.
There we go.
I have to find you someday.
Was he yawn?
I say I
Yeah.
can't I say that I can't lose that one, Burns, because it's not something that can be won or lost. And that may seem like a cop out, but opinions are like assholes. Everybody likes one. I mean, everybody's got one. Sorry.
And some need a size 11.5 steel-toed boot in them.
And they don't all taste good.
Hey.
And then some of them.
And some of them.
I was gonna say,
What
I
was that
can
other
do
one
that
you
too.
did while I was
Rawr.
gone? The one. What was the button you hit before the flamboyant one?
Shut up, Kathleen!
Oh,
I hear that one an awful lot.
Shut up, Kathleen.
Really? People call you Kathleen a lot, Dan?
No, I hear that sound an awful lot. That's become the Dan shut up sound.
No, Dan.
I see. I disagree on that one. Also, like, everyone should examine. Wait a minute. Are we talking about opinions or asses again?
Yes.
Either should be examined thoroughly.
Either of them should be examined thoroughly, but one of them requires a little bit more attention. Just because it is not necessary does not mean it should not be thoroughly examined.
And thoroughly appreciated.
That as well. Of course. Well, examination implies appreciation.
No.
Otherwise, why... Well, you wouldn't be examining it if you didn't appreciate it on some level.
What if you're a doctor and there's something wrong
Then,
with it?
then you are examining it because you appreciate how it should be functioning or how it does function.
That's a stretch of language.
No, it's not.
I mean, appreciation doesn't have to be sexual in nature. Art, for example.
I'm just saying you're appreciating what it should be, not appreciating what it is currently.
No,
Oh,
you
that's
appreciate
water, apparently.
You appreciate that it's broken.
No, you understand that it's broken.
Understanding is a form of appreciation.
Is it?
Yes.
No.
I understand
Yes.
several things that I don't appreciate.
Exactly.
But through your appreciation, there is an understanding of it, and vice versa.
Generally, understanding can lead to deeper appreciation of things.
That's true.
A scroll case, inlaid with
Ooh.
ivory and gems.
That's a bougie-ass scroll case.
Bougie.
So... To appreciate something is not really positive or negative. It just is. You can appreciate a situation, for example, without it being positive. That's to recognize the full implications of. So you appreciate it either way. In the case of an ass that's not working properly from a doctor's perspective,
An
you
ivory
recognize
jar.
full implication of it
It
not
looks like
working
it was
properly.
carved from a single tusk. A simple thing, but the level of detail in the carving is impressive.
That is technically one of the definitions of appreciate, but it...
That is the
strange to
definition
me.
of appreciate. That is the definition of appreciate.
Nah.
Yes.
The dead choke the rivers. Our children's blood is spilled on the valley floor. We live, but with what? Our city entombed? Our sons and daughters murdered? Is it courage to go on? Or madness? Those who fell know peace now. When will we?
Well, obviously when you die. I'm so impatient.
Besides Krendar, anyone can love a thing because. That's as easy as putting a penny in your pocket. But to love something despite, to know the flaws and love them too.
How dare you quote me?
Must be a way to get in
How
there.
dare.
How dare I do it and be right?
It's definitely a thing.
Hey Dan, what's Spanish for feet?
BAs.
So that would be spelled like pies, right?
Yeah, pies.
No foot pies.
So
So many dead.
if
What happened here?
Nope, don't like that.
No sign of other violence.
if a friend of mine with a similarly similarly shortened name were to go into the foot pick industry, pies would be appropriate.
Would be pies PAs, but yes.
That's good
Several
branding.
people that would just mispronounce the heck out of that.
That's just brilliant branding.
Yeah, do you sell Apple?
So technically, if it's the one I'm thinking of, her name is actually Mushroomfoot.
No, don't like that either.
Spray that.
That did it. Damn. It's
Oh,
not gonna
dear.
stay.
Oh,
Must be some way of keeping it in place.
I don't want to know what the hell is in this nasty ass red goop water.
Goop, goop.
We are clearly swimming in chili oil.
Yes.
Oh, I'm delicious.
I'm delicious.
Chili oil is so good. Alright, I hope that affected the water levels everywhere. Looks like it did, okay.
I just informed her of this and told her that I didn't know how I felt about that.
All I know is these guys need to clean up their baths, or they're not going to get very clean in here. What do I do with this one? Maybe I have to go somewhere else first. These are the grossest baths I have ever visited. I need to speak to your manager, Karen Croft. Alright, where do we go next? Let's see what's over here. This place could definitely use some fire, I agree. Interesting debate about where's the line between debate and sophistry. It got really meta. Yeah, it sounds about right. Alright, so now I'm back here again. More butt lift. Wait, I'm not just leaving, am I? That's the way out. Go, go. water comes back.
Probably the most meta thing I've ever written. With my own fingertips.
How many things have you written with other people's fingertips?
A scarce few, believe it or not.
I mean, I would believe it. I would kind of believe that by default. Until you had made the statement and made it sound otherwise.
My daughter came up to me the other day and it said, I can tell you how old I am. And I said, oh yeah? Well, how old are you? And she held up 4 fingers. Was up all night and she still wouldn't tell me where she got them. Yeah, I leave for dinner.
Okay.
Let me know what you think about that wonderful thing that I posted.
Uh-oh.
Okie dokie. Have good noms. Hurry back, hun.
I'll give it a shot.
Yay!
I have to mess around in this room, but I'm not sure how to deal with this. Pretty sure this will just go back in place when I let go of it like the other one did. Yeah. So I have to attach this to something to stop it from moving back. Maybe the boat will work. Put a shot to it. Maybe it just needed to be pulled closer. Let's try one more time. Oh, it's not working. I didn't think it would, but it's the one thing I seem to have to try. Oh wait, I can do it from this side. Using the winch on the boat, perhaps. Yeah, there it is. Sneaky.
That's the last of them.
Yeah.
Laid out for
Well,
burial.
that explains the water.
A mass grave.
It was corpse water. Gross.
Ew.
On the other hand, I think I can afford a grenade launcher now. If the vendor doesn't mind gross corpse water money.
I think that would still be preferable to some of the types of money I got handed when I worked retail.
Yeah. Terrifying.
An old codex. This one appears to be an instruction manual for mountaineering.
And grip. Faster climbing, okay. Let's go purchase some booms, shall we?
Yep.
Oh wait, there's a better spot. Okay. Now, where's our next tomb? Over yeah. Well, I'll be waypointed for some reason. Alright, well, let's see. Guess I'll just use Valley Farmstead to warp out then. Get some more skills and goodies.
Mm.
Yeah. One thing I've been wondering with that V Rising game is apparently you can set up a server on it. I wonder what's
Yeah.
involved with doing that. If you have to like rent one from them, or do you host it on your own computer, or do they host it?
I don't know.
I don't know. Because I could potentially set one up for some people, but like not if it's going to cost money or if I have to run it on my own machine, because then I could never restart my machine, or I'd have to shut the server down while I streamed because it would be using up my bandwidth or something like that. Wouldn't be a good fit.
Guys, I gotta check out right now. So
Okay.
I will see y'all later.
Have a good sleep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if they host it on their side but it doesn't cost anything, then I might do it. I don't know how many people we know play it. I know Kemen does, but I don't know if anybody else does.
Oh,
Maybe some other people might want to.
What's the game?
That's called V Rising.
What's it about?
This new game that came out, it looks like Diablo-style gameplay where you're a vampire, but also there's a base building aspect to it, like Valheim. Evidently. I don't know, people seem to like it. But I haven't tried it yet. I'll be streaming it next week, though, to check it out.
Okay.
Where is Tomb? It's upwards. Let's mark it again. It looks like it's downwards. Oh, that's a good tip, Burns well. Chop the trees down around your castle. I probably wouldn't have thought of that immediately myself either. Oh, rough landing on rocks. That looked painful. Oh, wait, it's... That was far down though. How I get in there? Alright, I gotta go back around. I'm not sure how the crafting works in it and how necessary it is. I've never seen that level of base building crafting done in a Diablo-style game before. Could be interesting. Can I just... Oh, it's supposed to be downwards. Here, how do I... I don't know how to downwards from here. Except for the thing I do that is too far downwards. Convenient cave entrances. Is there an underwater? I just broke my leg in shallow water. Maybe inside is the tomb. I thought that was story area. Alright, back up one more time. I'll have to see if we know anybody else who's got that game. I'll have to look up how servers work. I'll check that out before doing the stream next week. Also, I should set this up, so I've got a shortcut back there. That would have been nice. 2 jumping offs ago. Oh well. Alright. Let's look around in here. Is this way into the tomb? Or was I just doing it dumb? Odds are in favor of it, historically speaking. Yep. Go figure. Depends if I'm likely to play it long term or not. That's true, which is why I'm going to decide after I stream it. After I've tried the game out, I will have a better idea if whether or not I care. Obviously, it's going to depend on whether or not I'm interested in it, but if I am, I
There's
might do
got
it.
to be something down there.
If there's other people who want to join in at all, that is. If there's not much point of that either. So we'll see.
Astonishing. This architecture predates the rise of Eastern Orthodoxy. What were they doing here? A gold belt buckle. Decorative but strong and functional. It appears to be part of a military uniform.
Does it? I'll have to take your word for that one. I don't know how you can tell. She knows things I don't know, so take her word for it. Hello.
I have left my wife in the care of these physicians. The sickness became exactly what we feared as her skin turned to scales and she lost all feeling in her extremities. They say there is nothing that can be done for her save for give her relief from the pain and ease her passing. But she must be kept far from the city, far from me. My wife will die, and I will never see her in this world again. I will hurry to the next to meet her.
Oof. That got grim. Okay, so I vaguely remember this one. I have to lift this thing up and then run across up there. Don't remember how to do the left thing. Let's see. Ooh. Does it have if I do this right now, or do I need to do something else first? Yeah, I need something else. Remember this being part of it somehow, but I don't remember what I need to do with that. Ooh, shiny. There's a shiny.
A golden necklace of incredible detail.
It's a lot of gold.
Whoever made it, it's the equal of anything found in the Empire.
I would ask what empire you're talking about, but you're British, so you probably mean that one.
They still think they're an empire, don't they?
Yeah, it's kind of adorable.
Well, I mean, you would know something about that, right, Krendar? You still got the queen on your money.
Yeah, it's kind of silly that anybody in Canada thinks that she's got anything to do with our country still. It's the most token gesture in the world. Okay, there's a thing there, but I don't see how that's going to help me right now. We all wear pith hats here. Yeah, we're not allowed to go into public without them. Or else you have to apologize. I can't move that any farther. I don't know what that barrel's for either. I know I need to lift this. I don't remember how. Okay, let me get a higher view. That barely moves. Also, there's a water chute there. Oh, there's a lever over here. I can see that. Okay.
Someone has decided to grace us with his naked presence.
Preserved.
Oh dear.
Hello, Momo.
I swear I have pants on. Oh, you meant Momo. I'm kidding, I don't. I don't think you're allowed to stream with pants on. It's a rule.
No, but they do prefer you to have shorts on, at least.
I mean,
the world may never know.
It's below the camera. they're never gonna know exactly.
I mean, they're gonna know if you stand up.
I mean, I've already stood up. You guys know I'm kidding. I've got pants on, unfortunately.
Fair.
With the air conditioning's on, it's too cold not to be. Can I turn this and lift the thing over there? Why is this here? Why do you exist? What part of the puzzle are you? Streamer, not streaker? I mean, is there a difference? Alright, I'm trying to experiment. If I hit this thing again, will that affect the thing over there? Yes, it does. Oh, okay. I think I know. I think I know what it's the barrels for now. Need to keep this down. And do by sticking these two together. Which you can only do
That
one.
should hold. Just need to find a
There
way
we
out.
go. I was just thinking I needed a way to keep that thing down. How do I do that? While it's down, you get a line of sight between that and the barrel. There we go. If you want to stream with no pants on, you need a spa in your room. I mean, you also need to be female. I wonder if there are any male hot tub streamers.
Maybe, but they probably might not get as much, like,
Attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Which,
Twitch might
kind of
get
sad,
more
really.
easily
Equal
cranky at them.
opportunity.
I agree. Also, when did
An old
when did Lara
codex.
get that glove in her hand?
Looks to be a treatise on the
I-
connection between the
Duh.
body and the mind.
Looks like an archery glove. Because it's only covering the fingers that you would use to pull the bowstring. Ah, good. I'm faster at doing the thing that I almost never do anyway. Excellent. Whoop. Nailed it.
Nice.
Alright. Out of here. Choose our next raid. Choose our next Tom to raid. That's sweet, Burnswell. Thank you for the encouragement. I'll be a Twitch thought if I want to. Alright, one more tomb, one more crypt. There's the crypt, there's the tomb, okay. Should be over Nya somewhere. There's some caves back there. Probably get into them through the other side. I don't know why this is here. That's okay. Oh, hello. Oh, you're not interactable. You're too big. I'm not allowed to have any more mushrooms. Gotta eat up some of the ones I have already. Oh, we didn't get a butt lift on that one. Ooh. Must have
Sad
heard Kai
moment for
complaining
Kren.
about it. Huh?
Sad moment for Kren now.
It is. She's a very nice booty. Needs appreciation. Yeah, get in there. That's what she said. Whoa.
Yeah.
She doesn't really yell out quite that shrilly. Pit of Judgment. This place sounds friendly. Dan agrees. Sounds like Twitter. Yeah. Twitter is definitely the pit of judgment. I'll agree with that.
Careful.
Pit of Judgment sounds like a good place to build a mine. Alright, so I can spin these. Move the carts around. Where do I want them? There's only one place to aim this guy, so I guess I'm just rotating it to free it up. There. While I'm here, I might as well set this up. This guy just died reading a book. Then somebody stole his book. That's a lot of gold. Get out of here, filthy gold. Boom! Nailed it. That was subtle.
Okay. Not subtle, but effective.
Stop stealing my jokes, Lara. Another one. This one's blocked in place though. Way to free it up, and do I need to? No, it looks like I can rotate it, so that means I need to.
A pair of gambling dice. Common thing for soldiers, but these are a little more opulent than most.
I think this one die is rigged. I don't think it's supposed to have that many sixes on it. That's not doing anything. Wonder why this is here. Oh, let's explore elsewhere. Maybe we'll figure it out. I think I need to lower this down somehow. Where'd you forget to be when you're just meh gold? Well, let's put it this way. Lara's fathers had the title of Lord in the British Empire. So... and then they have a mansion. which she now owns. And I believe she has the title of lady herself. So that would do it, I think. Right, that's the rotate imaging. Maybe this is the... Is there a lowering it imaging? Let's see what... Lower this thing. Oh, this is the lower imaging. Okay. Profit rich. Yeah, exactly, August. Okay, now I do spinnies. Open part is... That'll work. This is something actually rather impressive mechanical engineering for stuff that's just made out of mostly wood. Okay, that's on there. Now we can go back up. Let's see. Oh, it's a spinny and a lifty at the same time. Which means I'll need to rotate this 90 degrees. Because there's no rotating imaging at the top. So we rotate it this way. Now we go back up and it'll rotate again and it should be in the right position. Okay, and got this debris here, but I don't think that'll stop it. We'll find out in a minute.
Let's hope it doesn't all just collapse.
Hey, there we go.
Hope that was enough.
Alright. What are you doing?
Parkour!
Yeah, there was some ore on the
It
ground at
worked.
the top, but my
Glad
inventory is
it's still
full on
standing.
ore, so I can't take it. See, here's another one. It's red. Can't take it. Thanks for the burns, well, but I did notice it. Okay, here's the thingamajig. Wait, what's the German army doing here?
What's up?
Stuff.
10th century codex, detailing the Byzantine knowledge of mining and metalwork.
Geologist. Chromite. What do I want chromite for? That's not this, because that was is it? Wait, I thought I was full on this stuff though. Maybe it's a new one. Maybe that's a different one for different upgrades. Oh, there were a bunch of upgrades I've never been able to do. Maybe that's why. Wonder how many places I've been that had those and I couldn't do it. But I'm never gonna remember where they were. Alright, let's get out of Nya. That way. Let's go buy a grenade launcher. How about that?
Uh-oh.
Watch out, Kren's gonna have explosives.
It seems like a terrible idea. Oh dear.
That should make you feel reassured, right?
Not really.
Now we get to listen to Dan's home life.
Hi, Aaron. We can hear you.
And your pots and pans. Mute yourself, Dan. Dan,
Damn it.
Hang on, I gotta alt tab out of the game I'm playing.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
Whoops.
I was trying to jump across, then I realized that was a slidey slope and I wasn't going to be able to grab it. And then it was too late.
Oops. Well, now we know.
Mm-hmm. And knowing is half the battle.
Yeet.
There's a way to find the 80s kids in the room. Alright. Yes, we're here. Running speed upgrade is nice. Definitely appreciate it.
Alright, there we go.
Hey. Alright, let's do a fast travel here. Actually, let's check the weapon upgrades first. Alright. Rifle, what do you got for me? Ooh, there's a damage upgrade. Riffled barrel. What was this? Oh. Rate of fire. Don't care. Alright. And what do we got in here? More arrows, more pistol, more oil, more shells. I mean, more pistol ammo is okay in some circumstances, but I barely ever use the pistol, so don't care. My pistol is for shooting environmental objects that I don't want to waste rifle ammo on, basically. Or for if I run out of ammo on the rifle. Which hasn't happened yet. But it could happen at some point, maybe. At some point I should craft some hollow point bullets, though. They might be good. Alright.
If we get caught, I'm gonna tell them that you forced me to steal all this shit at gunpoint. No hard feelings.
I'll take this,
Be careful with that one.
Alright, now we have access to pistol suppressor, don't care. Rifle laser sight, don't care. Commando outfit, don't care. The refinement tool, I want that, but that's really expensive. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to afford it, and they got a couple new kind of guns here. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm going to be able to buy anything else. Unless they just shower me with 200 more coins. Which is basically how much I've found in the game so far up to date, so... The odds of me doubling that before I beat the game are unlikely. In the extreme. Wonder if there's another way to find a refinement tool somewhere else. I don't know. I might be locked out of the final tier of weapon upgrades. That's okay though. We've been getting by alright. We'll figure it out. And I have more grenades now, so... You know. That's an upgrade in its own way.
Yeah.
Alright. Did I automatically get any grenades? Yeah, I got 5. Alright. So we finished the toms. Now we gotta get these thingies. Oh, there's the underbarrel grenade launcher. We can still see it too. Nice touch.
Seems to be a
Oh, I still don't
map
have
of
level
some
7?
sort, but I can't
Ooh.
quite read the words.
Ow, my knee. That would have broken at least one bone.
Jacob.
Hello.
Yeah, probably.
The followers of the Prophet fled, but they were attacked in Syria.
All the additional resources I tried picking up. Yeah, you probably are assuming that I'm upgrading everything, and there's stuff I'm just skipping because I don't care.
What can I help you with?
Jacob told me you've got a knack for exploring. There are more old places, tombs, all around the valley. You may have seen the wards placed there to frighten
I have
children.
a certain reputation regarding
It's not
tombs.
superstition. Those places are dangerous, but they also hold relics of our former glory. Not just trinkets, but knowledge.
I'm aware.
I believe we need that wisdom now more than ever. A decade ago, I'd have gone myself, but now I could use your skills.
Well, you're in luck, because I've already been.
The scouts tell me you've already been inside one of the old tombs. Would you share what you've learned with us?
Your scouts are nosy.
Of course. They belong to your people.
We don't have much, but I have these old coins. If gold
I've
has
got like
value
200
to
of
you,
them.
I can give you some for every secret you find. When you discover a tomb and
Oh, she just
retrieve
gave me
the
70.
knowledge hidden inside, return to me.
Nice.
You'll be rewarded for your efforts.
And it said that it wanted 2 more tombs. So I guess I'm going to get another 20 out of her. Theoretically. Alright. Where was this next typed? Yeah, like rate of fire on my assault rifle and shotgun and bow. I'm pretty happy with them as they are, so I just don't care that much. And recoilability with the shotgun, it fires slowly enough that that's not really a big deal, and I don't really feel like I need it to fire any faster. So I just save the resources for other things instead. Which is probably over-saving, but whatever. It's fine.
Everyone be jealous. I have a Momo.
Hello, Momo. Welcome back.
Yep, and I hear Mr. Jealous coming down from the stairs.
Hello,
Hello, Taru.
He's like, attention? I want some of that.
Aurora.
See people's hearts and their bodies for the rest of your life. You're welcome.
They're both little shits. Momo, stop scratching on the couch. Go help me.
I'll kick your naked little ass.
The road to Katesh was long and hard. Infirmity, illness, and injury abounded. Aurora was a believer trained
He
in the
immediately
ways
runs
of
as soon as I
Hippocrates
start to
and
get
the
up.
great Roman healers.
Because he knows.
It is because of her that so many survived the journey to Katesh. It is her legacy that knowledge of healing continues to be passed down among believers.
He knows when he's being a little shit. It's like, ah, cheese it, it's the fuzz. This way. All natural oil. hello. You're the chromite one. Okay. Here we are. Quick check the coins. Sometimes they have some coins around the edges here. Apparently not this time. Is this the last ancient bow part? Yeah. Okay, let's check that bow out. The one I have now has the hallucination poison on it, but I actually don't use that a whole lot.
You didn't want to make everybody hallucinate?
I mean, I did once. It was pretty fun. But you usually don't end up in a situation where there's more than 2 enemies clustered together. Sometimes, but not often. See that? More shiny metals. Yeah, it's good for large groups of enemies or a large group of friends. That's true. You have a good rave that way. Okay, I think that's all the tombs except for the one I couldn't figure out how to get into earlier. I don't see a way to do global stats, so we'll check each area. Yeah, there's just the one tomb here. Never figured out how to get in there. I guess I can give it one more try now. We don't really have time to do any more story stuff. So why don't I give that a shot? Alright. I guess I could have fast traveled out from inside the place, but whatever. There's a campfire right here. Yeah. Over here. Oh, that chicken was freaking out. Did you see that?
Yeah?
Those 2 chickens were fighting over who got to exist in that physical space. That was weird. Alright. Whisper. This one. Yeah. Sure. Why not? Do that. And actually, wait. Let's look. I got a bit more chromite, so let's see what other stuff I can do. Nothing there. Am I still happy with this particular rifle? Yes. Okay. Upgrades for you. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll take that. Why not? Alright. Has to travel. Where's this one? Okay. And should probably start at the bottom again. That's for the Baba Yaga thing. Okay. We'll climb up this spot again. See if we can get a better view from the top of what to do with the tomb. Yeah. Alright. Climb up a little further than we... Oh yeah, these
So
guys
far,
are...
I've been lucky. None of our patrolling. Heads up! Incoming! Search the area. He's dead!
Yes, heads up, please. It makes them easier to shoot. I would appreciate that. Whoops. That didn't work. Well. Maybe if I just go straight up this wall then. There we go. Camera. Camera, why do you hate me? I don't even have to make the noise anymore. She's doing it for me. Alright. Need more ups. Up from here again. Wanted up. Set this up on here, but I'm not going that way right now. How did I up from here again? Oh yeah, over this way. Actually no, but that just brought me back down over that side again, didn't it? So what about this way? Tomb symbol there. Oh, that's the other tomb I went to already. That's not the one I want. That would be uranium mine, I think. This is not upping me at all. This is not what I want. I do have to go through the other side first. Whee! Well, those are strong arrows. I don't know that I would trust my weight to something like that. That's video games for you. Equipment will never fail unless it's a game mechanic. Or a plot point. Okay. And yeah. What's that then, eh?
Hmm.
I see you, you sneaky poster. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I got a little lost around here somewhere last time, so let's have a look around. Alright, I think we're good. I got somehow failed to find that staircase last time. Because it's me, that's why. But this is cut off now. That's the way I went last time. All burnt it down now. I don't know if I can get up through here anymore. And if I... Oh. Can't get up through that anymore, so that means I don't need to. Hmm. Yeah, it's just it's all blocked off now. Alright, so this is not the way. Back out of here. I'm stuck in here. Excuse me. What are you doing?
There she is. Welcome back, love.
Thank you.
Hello?
You sound all tuckered out.
I had a unfortunate night.
It's a what?
Ew, ew.
I had an unfortunate night.
Oh.
That is unfortunate to hear.
I did tell you, Snow, that I was going to get 0 sleep, and I effectively got 0 sleep.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Not entirely your fault. Well, it's not your fault at all.
You sound much rougher than you did when you left dinner.
It's catching up. Plus, I'm cold.
Well, do you have a blanket or a jacket you can wrap up in?
I've got my leather jacket on.
Oh, okay. Don't feel bad for worrying you, though.
You didn't worry me, so nothing to feel bad about. Taking credit for it implies you did it on purpose, which you did not, so... Plus, I've sort of been stuck in my head all day, which doesn't help.
That's never good.
No. You tell those bad thoughts to stop it.
Tell those bad
Right
thoughts
now
to
it's
stop
just
picking on my friend.
taking all of my energy to stop those bad thoughts from coming out of my mouth, so I don't have anything left to tell them to shut up entirely.
It definitely sounds like an early night for you.
Doubtful.
It'd be nice, but it doesn't always work, does it?
So it's the same woman. Is he sure? It's Connor. You got company!
We got cut.
Did we really lose a full company when they broke through into the ruins? And that's... We're under attack! Right there!
Take that, jerks. I'll check this cave again. I thought I checked this already, but I really don't know how to get in this tomb. It is annoying me because it appears to be the last one. I think this is the one that led to the Baba Yaga place, didn't it? Although it lines up perfectly in the map. But I think I ran through here earlier in the stream and ended up somewhere else. Yeah, voice of God. Is it just on the way there? No. Alright, I'll get up to this camp and then I'll just call it there. And I'll look up the answer. Maybe we can do it next time. Or maybe I'll just skip this one, I don't know. Although I have that one mission that says I needed to find 2 more tombs. Maybe there's one more tomb coming up in the future of the game. I don't know. I'll look it up. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But for now, let's write somebody. Who do we have as options? Let's see. Oh, Adamos is playing Factorio. Maybe he'll be there when we raid this time.
Hopefully.
I swear, last time he must have ended his stream at the exact same time I did. Because I said he was online, then we got there and he wasn't. Weird timing, I guess. Alright, well, thanks for hanging out, guys.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll be back on Monday for see if we can't find that pesky arc that we keep losing.
Sounds good to me.
Or we can keep avoiding the story.
I mean, that's very likely to happen, yes.
Can't believe we did that. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, I can.
Speaking of which, that reminds me. If you guys wanted to get that extra crew member, we can always just go back to that island and farm those star fragments between streams on our own.
Maybe.
No, I didn't want to stop you from doing it. I just didn't want to do it on stream.
Fair.